What it do, YouTube, man? It's your boy Solid back with another solid reaction, and today we got what happened to the 5 players drafted before Larry Bird. Now, I've done a video like this before, but that video didn't go into so much detail as this one, so we're gonna go ahead and check this video out and see what's going on, man. But, man, if this is your first time seeing your boy Solid on your screen, man, do your boy a favor, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on so you never miss another solid reaction, man. But let's get into this one, see what's going on, bro.
Bird.
Fake in the middle. Bird a runner. Yes. Double fake. Jumper.
Oh. Good. He crazy with it. Hold on, let me turn that down just a little bit. Bang.
Bird along the baseline. Underneath the back.
Bang. Okay. That pass. Okay, we getting them like that. Give me this. Give it to my boy. Yes, sir. Cut it off.
One of the greatest NBA players ever, frequently ranked by ESPN as a top 5 small forward of all time,
yeah.
Wasn't even in the top 5 of his own draft class. That's a lower draft number than guys like Greg Oden, Anthony Bennett, and this dude.
Oh, no.
No, obviously none of the players
bag
in Larry's draft had a Hall of Fame career like him, but they had remarkable careers in their own right. One was the first player ever banned by the NBA, and another turned out to be the father of one of the greatest NBA shooters ever. Here's their crazy story. The #1 pick in the 1978 draft was Michael "Sweetbells" Thompson, the first ever international #1 pick. At 6'10", Michael was a solid power forward who played 7 seasons in Portland. His best season came in 1981 when he averaged 20 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists.
I mean, that's
Michael
solid.
played half a season with the Spurs before being traded to the Lakers in February of 1987. Michael was an important addition to the Showtime Lakers. He played as Kareem's backup and provided valuable minutes as the Lakers core rested. Michael won 2 championships with the Lakers. The first one was in 1987 against Larry Bird and the Celtics. In Game 6 of that series, Michael had 15 points and 9 rebounds. The Lakers won again in 1988, beating the Detroit Pistons in 7 games. Michael continued to play the backup center role until 1991. When he retired, Michael took a job in sports entertainment and has been working as a Lakers radio host since 2001. Incredibly, the Thompson name continues to grow in the NBA. Clay, his second son, is the 4-time NBA champ on the Warriors.
Yeah. Dang.
Thompson for 3.
Damn. Damn. Bro, I wonder what it's like to grow up. I mean, like, watch your son grow up and he end up being in the league and he just cooking people. Like, I bet that you got to be a proud father to watch your son just go out here and cook people on a constant basis. Because I would. I'd be in there, yeah, cooking. Got it.
Yes. Struck by Thompson. Ahead.
Ooh, I didn't even know Clay could dunk
Michael
like
was
that.
most recently in Maui for the Lakers Showtime reunion, where the team probably celebrated beating Larry in 1987. But credit to Larry, he made sure to get 3 rings of his own.
Oh, I'm getting the 3
The
does.
#2 pick in the NBA draft was NCAA legend Phil Ford. To this
Ford
day,
was
Phil
crazy.
is still considered one of the best ACC point guards ever.
Yeah.
Phil was key to the UNC 4 corners offense. With no shot clock in the NCAA, UNC would space the floor and let Phil play one-on-one until the defense overcommitted.
Starting to the right, comes back to the left, now drives into the middle, puts up a little running. Good shot, that's good. Phil Ford taking it all the way in.
It was genius and terribly frustrating for any college opponent he faced. Phil led UNC past rival NC State.
The way, okay, now the 4 corners, the way that work, bro, let me explain that to y'all because I don't know if everybody on this video knows how the 4 corners work, but if you don't, I'm going to break it down to you. The way this works is it's basically a one-on-one situation. You want to have your best player just dribble the ball around, maybe pass it a couple rounds, but you want to keep everybody spaced out, completely spaced out where the lane is completely open. Now, the point of this is as a point guard, if I drive into the basket or I see a good look, I'm going to make a run for it. Now, if one of the defenders overcommit, that gives me 4 of the slots I can get to. I got this man in the corner for an open shot. I got another man who's trailing me to dish it off to. I got options out of it. That's how the 4 corner work. But most people didn't overcommit. So it really was just a one-on-one fight between your point guard and whoever's ever guarding your point guard at the time. And with Ford, since he was so fast, it was hard to keep in front of him or stay in front of him or do anything like that. So you kind of got beat instantly off the rip. It was just that easy to get beat. So, I mean, the 4 corners is a good 80s and 90s and 70s play. It was a good play then. I mean, it wasn't even really used in the 80s and 90s. It was kind of, you know, just really kids used it and shit like that. But anyways, it was really useful. But after a while, you started the shot clock came in. When the shot clock came in, it didn't work anymore. Cause like it was no reason to do it. So I mean, it is what it is, but it was a decent play for its time. Let me put it that way.
State for the ACC title his freshman
Wow.
year. Then Ford won the ACC Athlete of the Year award in both his junior and senior years.
Winning the MVP is a great honor, but it doesn't come close to the honor that the team won the Atlantic Coast Conference Championship.
Over his career at UNC, he averaged 18 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Plus, he won a gold as a starting point guard for the Team USA at the '76 Olympics.
Back in the United States for 4 years.
Phil continued building his legacy in the NBA with the Kansas City Kings. In his rookie season, he once dropped 26 points and 21 assists against the Bucks.
Yeah.
He won Rookie of the Year, averaging 15 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Ooh, Ford did not have to do that. Hold
Phil
on.
steadily
Hold on. You ain't gonna just fly. Nah, Ford, you can't do that one, bro. I'm sorry, bro. We gotta see that in full effect. You feel me? Hold on. You turned in midair. That's a Kyrie Irving move. I don't even think Kyrie do it like that no more.
He won Rookie of the Year, averaging 15 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals.
Give me that. In the high lay off the glass. Okay.
Phil steadily improved his scoring until 1981 when he had a career-high 38 points against the Houston Rockets.
Look at that spin, bro. He love that. He love that. He keep going back to it. That spin in the air is freaking
38
one of a
against
kind.
the Houston Rockets.
Spinning. Come on, man. Take it out here.
That's the old 360 special.
But just weeks later, Phil was forced to undergo surgery due to a season-ending eye injury. Phil returned in 1982, but was never the same player. He was traded to the Nets and then to the Bucks.
I wonder if it's because he couldn't see.
And finished out his career with the Houston Rockets from the '83 to '85. In 482 games, Phil averaged 11 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound.
That man he averaged a double-double for 286 games? Hold on.
Traded to the Nets and then to the Bucks in the same season, and finished out his career with the Houston Rockets from the '83 to '85. In 482 games, Phil averaged 11 points, 6 assists, and 1 rebound.
482 games. Like, look at that. Come on. That's not bad. I mean, he could have done better. But, I mean, injuries and all of that included, this is not a bad stat line for a point guard. I really want y'all to think about this. He's got 6 assists. He's averaging 6 assists. Instantly off top, that's 12 points to anything. A rebound, I'm just going to count that as a point. We're going to go ahead and say that's 13 points plus the 11 points. He's sitting there with 24 points a game. He averaging 24 points a game. And we got to average these steals in. I don't even know where these steals coming from. So we'll give him 2 points for the steals. That's 27 points coming out of 28 minutes. I'm just averaging off the point of they actually scoring off the assist, the rebound, and the steal. That's what we going off of. That's how I'm taking that. That's a decent stat line for your point guard, especially the 6 assists. That means he's sharing the ball, but he also finding his shot. So
meanwhile, Larry Bird was busy winning back-to-back league MVPs and NBA championships. Phil retired and returned to UNC as an assistant coach in 1998 and helped the team win the NCAA tournament in '93. Phil remained on the UNC coaching staff until '99. Then, from 2004 to 2010, Phil briefly coached in the NBA with the Pistons, Knicks, and Charlotte Bobcats. Although Phil and Larry both had legendary college careers, Phil Ford's NBA career pales in comparison to the guy drafted 4 picks after him.
Yeah, that boy right there cooking. That's that white. Give me this. Where you looking? I'm here. Pop.
Rick Roby was a 6'11" bruising center from Florida. He could move well, rebound, score, and added toughness to every team he played on. Rick won an NCAA championship his senior year at UK. In the championship game, he dropped 20 points and 11 rebounds.
That's not bad, man. Ooh, he said, I'm putting that in there.
So Indiana was ecstatic to get him at the 3rd pick.
Okay.
But Rick played just 43 games in Indiana before being traded to the Celtics for small forward and all-star Billy Knight. What a blessing for Rick. Rick played the backup center position for 5 seasons with the Celtics. He was a part of the team that won the 1981 championship against Moses Malone.
Bro, is that Larry Bird in that damn hat?
With the Celtics. He was a part of the team.
Is that Larry? I don't know why I feel like that's Larry Bird. That's got to be Larry.
That won the 1981 championship against Moses Malone and the Houston Rockets.
That's not Larry. Okay, it was him.
I'm just very happy that I was a part of it.
Rick and Larry were good friends.
They were able to get Bird signed, which Bird was in my draft. The first year we were roommates, and then we decided after the first year We'd get our own separate rooms. Larry and I became very close. He, without a doubt, the greatest player I ever played with.
But
Hey,
Rick was
that's
traded
right.
to Phoenix in 1983 and missed the prime of Larry's NBA dominance. His role diminished and Rick retired in 1986. He played 493 games and averaged 7 points.
That's not too. That's. I mean, coming off the bench though. I'm looking at it if he was a starter. My fault. Coming off the bench, them is not decent numbers. But we're gonna give him some love. All right.
And 4 rebounds.
I ain't even gonna hold
In the
him.
90s, he became a successful real estate agent in Kentucky and still works in the industry to this day.
This summer when I'm in Kentucky, I'm going to go by the governor's house and show him this world championship ring. And
The 4th pick, Michael Ray Richardson, was supposed to be New York's next Walt Frazier, who, if you're unaware, is one of the 50 greatest players of all time. Like Walt, Michael could create his own shot, pass, rebound, and play lockdown perimeter defense. For a brief period of his career, Michael was in a tier just below Hall of Famer point guards like Isaiah Thomas and Magic Johnson.
Michael Ray was a guy who played just like I played. Every time I saw him, he went right at me.
In his second season with the Knicks, Michael averaged 15 points, 10 assists, 6 rebounds, and 3 steals.
3 seconds to go right now. Richardson.
Oh, if he hit that, ooh.
He became the 3rd player in NBA history to lead the league
that
in
was
both
nice.
assists and steals. He
Leading
made the
assists
All-Star
and
team
steals?
every
Okay.
year after his rookie season with the Knicks, too.
Oh,
In
okay.
1982, he was traded to the Warriors in exchange for Bernard King, but played just 33 games before being traded to the New Jersey Nets. During this time, Michael was dealing with substance abuse, and his career started to take a downward turn.
See, a lot of players is dealing with drugs, bro. That's what really made. That's why the bond that Magic and Larry Bird had was so magical, because the rest of the league was fucking addicts, bro.
In 1984,
Was
Michael
just
submitted
addicts.
himself to rehab and played only 48 games with his new team. But then, in 1985, Michael bounced back. That season, he averaged 20 points, 5 rebounds,
dang.
8 assists, and 3 steals.
He said, "I need
He
mine
was
back
once
in
again
blood."
the NBA steals champ and earned his 4th All-Star team selection. Michael even won the NBA Comeback Player of the Year award. However, his career came to an abrupt end. On February 25th, 1986, Richardson was banned by the NBA.
Today is a sad one. Michael Ray Richardson of the New Jersey Nets has been dismissed from the NBA under terms of the anti-drug agreement between the league and its player association.
The moment crushed him.
Did he get caught, or did they just like, all right, we're gonna get all these addicts out of here. We're gonna everybody that was, like doing drugs, we're gonna get rid of them.
Yet, Michael didn't give up. He played 14 seasons in the EuroLeague, where he continued to get buckets and earn a living.
Hey, get it how you live. All right, we back. My fault. Bang. Give me that.
In 2002, he finally retired from playing and turned to coaching. From 2004 to 2014, he coached 2 minor league basketball teams in the CBA and 1 NBL team in Canada. He led the team to multiple championships within the respective leagues. Although Michael was the first player banned by the NBA, he didn't let that define him.
I was the first player that was banned from the NBA for doing drugs. But I was also the first player that was reinstated. I am now 59 years old. I've been drug-free for 35 years.
Today, Michael lives in Oklahoma and puts on youth clinics with his longtime friend and teammate Otis Birdsong. Purvis Short was the last guy drafted
Purvis
before
Short.
Larry Bird. Ouch, Golden State, you missed.
I don't know
on
much
this.
about Purvis Short.
You'll have to
so-
wait another 35 years until you draft an NBA champion. But credit to Purvis, he was still a very solid player in his day.
Play just over a minute here in the 4th quarter.
Bang. He got a decent little shot.
Might as well trying to play defense all over. Short does it. Court come the Warriors, leading by 1. Now leading by 3.
Purvis was 6'7" and possessed an unblockable rainbow jump shot, and he put up some ridiculous numbers with this skill. In 1984 and 85,
Bro,
he
he looked
scored a
gooder than some of the
career-high
other players
59
that's
points
ahead
in
of
1
him.
game, which at the time was a top 10 scoring performance in NBA history. He also had a 57-point game and a 46-point game. That season, he finished his year averaging 28.0 points per game. Purvis Short had just 1 season, his second to last, in which he didn't average double digits in points, even when he took on lesser roles and fewer minutes. However, Purvis was never named an All-Star. The truth is, it was difficult to compete with players like Larry Bird, who at the same position scored 60 points against the Hawks just a few months after Purvis.
It's good. Posted up Bird. Takes the
Give me
jumper.
this.
14 seconds, he got fouled.
Oh.
They're not going
don't know. That shot to me still should have counted, man. I be looking at it at times and I'm like, yo, how don't count?
Takes the jumper and hits it. 14 seconds.
Look,
Got fouled.
Bop, give me this.
They're not gonna count it. And Bird falls
Come
into
on.
trouble too.
Then in the same season, Larry averaged 28.7 points per game, along with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. Purvis Short wound down his career with the Rockets, then the Nets. While Purvis was an underrated player over his 12 seasons in the NBA, he was still a model pro and
we're gonna have to check out
respected by
Purvis and see
coaches
what's
and
going
peers.
on.
When he retired, Purvis became the vice president of an NBA program which helps players deal with some of the inherent problems of the NBA lifestyle. Today, Purvis is the director at the NBA Players Association, and he continues his work in supporting NBA players on and off the court. Purvis Short deserves his flowers. It's just tough to shine.
We got to check out Purvis Short. We got to check him out because, I mean, them is decent numbers. And, I mean, when you really look at it, he didn't do nothing bad. He just, you got drafted. I mean, you were in the same era with some of the greatest power forwards of all time, being in Larry Bird. So, I mean, got to give him his flowers, man.
You were the
got
last
to.
guy drafted before Larry Bird.
Before, you fell in love with Klay Thompson's shot, the Steph Curry shot, Chris Mullin's shot. The shot that was known in the Bay Area was Purvis Short.
The crazy thing is that everyone agreed that Larry Bird should have been the #1 pick in 1978. Bird had dominated college basketball, averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Ain't cooking y'all like that? Oh, no, hell no. Fuck no. You can't make me believe that. Oh, hell no. Y'all not. Fuck no. Y'all not making me believe that. Hey, I don't care. No. Hell no. Hell no. That man was sitting 15 feet in the air and threw a behind the neck pass. Fuck no. Y'all not making me believe that one. Y'all can keep that. On God. Hell no. Fuck, man. No, he cooking like that.
Bird had dominated college basketball.
Look at that.
Averaging 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists.
Hey. That nigga said, hey. Oh, my God.
Bird coming in. Roby talking about Alley, pushes him back in with a good ball fake. Staley is just staying in place. Set play coming off the low double.
Come on, bro. Y'all not making me
But
believe
drafting
that
him was a huge risk. Bird was just a junior at the time, and he made it clear to the NBA teams in '78 that he would not skip his senior season. Plus, signing him would require a massive contract. Knowing this, the Indiana Pacers traded their #1 pick to the Portland Trailblazers and selected a cheaper option in Rick Roby. The Celtics took a chance and picked Bird 6th. Larry was obviously uninterested in the beginning, but Coach Red Auerbach used the year to negotiate with him. Finally, just a few weeks prior to Larry's draft rights expiring, the Celtics pulled off a deal, $3.25 million over 5 years, the largest rookie contract in all of sports. Larry accepted, and for an entire decade, he dominated the league.
Yeah. Wet like water. Wet. Wet.
Looking for 3.
Wet.
By Lee. Great play. Stolen back to Nate Archibald. Back to Bird.
He wins
Bird say, you know who I am? I'm
MVPs,
slippery when
and
wet,
more
bye.
first-team All-NBA awards than you can count. Larry redefined trash talk, like the time he told Xavier McDaniel that he was going to hit the game winner in his face.
He said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
5 and Bird has the
Double on you.
He came out when right about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
He's slow, can't jump, and still beats your favorite player.
Yes, sir.
Got that big smile. My goal was to try to take 3 of them teeth home with me.
He didn't take off his top yet. I didn't see when he took off his top.
Wham, give me that. I'm going
Now,
home.
you can't really blame these NBA franchises for not drafting Bird.
Yeah.
Larry himself didn't believe he would sign with the team that drafted him in 1978. But
Facts.
sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. The Celtics took a chance, and the rest is history.
I forgot to tell Mr. Auerbach, but I would have played for nothing.
If you enjoyed these longer videos...
All right, man, that is the end of this video, man. I did enjoy this one, man. I like the little breakdown of it, but man, ain't no way in hell y'all gonna make me believe Larry Bird was throwing behind the back or in midair. You're not doing it, man. But man, thank y'all guys for checking out this video, man. If y'all guys did enjoy this one, man, hit that like button down there. Go ahead and subscribe to the video. And if y'all did enjoy this content, I got a lot more content just like this on the channel. So go ahead and check that one out while you're down there. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.